Hello, beautiful Geminis. Welcome to Missedietarot. I'm Miss Edie. Welcome to my page. Please, of course, if this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know how it does. And if you guys are interested, I also set up my Instagram, Missedietarot, as well. So check out there for your daily affirmations, messages, love it messages, and any kind of motivational stuff because I literally post everything. There's so many beautiful things on there. Okay, for your second week of October, guys, we're still in that Libran energy, so be really careful with things. There's going to be a lot of shifting, transitioning, learning, healing, releasing, because we're still letting go of all those karmic cycles. So just allow them. It'll be easier if you just allow things to just happen. And we're going to see what your messages are. We're going to start with your unicorn oracles, your lover's oracle, romance angels, and I'm using the Gilded Tarot today to tell you about your second week of October. So it's so exciting. Okay, guys, we're going to get right into it because we got a lot of stuff to cover today. So your first unicorn card is polarity. Absolutely love this card, guys. So here we go. Integrate your shadow side. One more time. Polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. We all have played in the shadows and dabbled in the darkness throughout different lifetimes. There is no judgment from the divine on what you did or didn't do in those and any other incarnation. Source sees you as holy, lovable, and worthy, even if you were a part of destruction or deception in other times. Only we hold ourselves in judgment and punish ourselves because we feel we are anything less than pure light. These unicorns show you that there cannot be light without the darkness. There cannot be day without the night, just as you could not have the capacity to hold the level of light that you do now if you did not plunge deep into the darkness before. You would not appreciate the good things you have now if you had not experienced their opposite. This polarity serves you beautifully. Rather than trying to disown your shadow side, be proud of it. Own it and integrate it. When you do this, it can no longer hold power over you, and you can start to love and accept every part of yourself. Doing this brings you true freedom. Freedom from the penance you believe you have to pay for being less than pure. Freedom from the lie of original sin that has shackled humanity for centuries, and freedom from unworthiness and from feeling less than others. You are perfect just as you are, with your light and your dark. Amazing. Guys, I love this card so much because I think it's always such a friendly reminder that some people find those parts weaknesses, when really they're not a weakness when they're part of your strengths. So find a way when you accept it, when you know how to use it, because you can have some things that, might not be accepted by others, but if you have a way of controlling it and a way of using it to your advantage and using those things in special ways, it's really cool. So we got 4 lovers oracles, so they were just flying out for you guys, so I took them all because you got to hear these. So your first one is transformation. Your relationship with another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all. Amazing. Then you also have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Ooh. So for some of you, someone's got their eye on you for sure, Geminis. Obviously, right? I know. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So here is kind of where you might have to be honing in on that polarity, where you want to react a certain way, but you have to do it in a way that's balanced, yin and yang, black and white. We've got a lot of representation of balance and duality here. So for many of you and Geminis, you are the twin souls. So it's a lot of energy here. And your last one is soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will physically manifest. How amazing is that? Wow, guys, I love you guys. Beautiful reading already. We're going to start with the romance angels. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. And I feel like that's where the support is too, because for some of you, you might be like, not being supportive in the sense of supporting them because you want to make sure things work out for us. Of course, that's always how we are. But definitely... some of you might have specific expectations, I'm feeling too. So be really open-minded and really take a step back, because this is, again, a learning time, and transformation is here too. It's going to deepen and transform. So for some of you, you really do have to let go of that energy of trying to make things be how you want them or allow them to happen naturally. And we have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So for some of you, you could be in a separation with your person, actual like relationship separation. If you're married, you could be in a separation from that. If you're dating someone, maybe you're just on a little break. And if you know, your person could also be away. Like this could be a traveling card too, separated by distance, not just necessarily situation, but there is space between you. And if there isn't, then this week they could be going away, or something could be coming in that's, you know, there's going to be some space. Awesome. So let's get into your reading and see what's going on for your week of the second week of October here. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So Geminis, you guys, this is your first card. So of course, you could either be dealing with an earth sign. So this is, of course, the Virgo card, Taurus, Capricorn as well. And for the Queen of Pentacles, this energy, if you're just exuding the energy, and of course the gender is indifferent, guys, so male or female, however it applies, you're confident. You know what you bring to the table. You're secure with yourself. You're stable. You're in a beautiful space. You've probably also worked on this, integrating your dark side, you're balancing on yourself, you're working on a lot of things here. Maybe you're going through this transformation beautifully because it's bringing you that stability, because you have your pentacle, everything, you've got your stuff in order. You guys are starting off this week with a beautiful position, beautiful attitude, of course, to prosperity, all this abundance. Like she's very beautiful place right now too. Two of Swords. So here we have some air energy. Of course, this can be you, but the Two of Swords here. So of course, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, as you know. But for you guys, this could be a decision. You could be making this decision to enter this energy, or you could be making a decision about this offer that's coming towards you. It is a very stable and secure offer. This could be in business, this could be in partnership, this could be in however. So I feel like we're gonna have to get a little further here to see what's going on. Queen of Wands, ooh, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries for some of you. Again, another queen. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'll show you in a second. So for this person, this is a very passionate person. Of course, another beautiful female, strong energy here. These are, of course, divine feminine energies around here too. But of course, for the masculines too, that applies as well. Because again, we're talking about balance. We had the card here, like I showed you, and every person has to have their divine masculine and divine feminine. So for some of you, like this can be you too. So it doesn't apply just the gender of the card. So I feel a couple things here. You're in this situation where you're, excuse me, why can't I say this? Okay, so for some of you, you need to express yourself. I'm losing my voice here. Okay, maybe you have to express something passionate and fire and desire for someone. But what I'm seeing here, how it looks on my spread, is you have the Queen of Pentacles coming in, and you have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, it's either earth or fire, or the energy is of someone secure and stable coming in, and someone very passionate and desirable, and someone that you have a lot of fire with, and versus someone that makes you feel so secure and so stable. And of course, you might be literally torn between these two options. Maybe you're making a decision. This could be, of course, like, do I choose to do work, or do I choose to pursue this? Or do I choose the one that's more secure? Or do I choose the one that's more passion? Like, it's something I love. It's what I want to do. If that's the decision you're making here. But for some of you, this is that you're in that kind of energy where you're having to decide something. And maybe for some of you too, you're maybe making a decision to come at something a little slower, as opposed to rushing into it with that fire energy. We're just like, no, it's like direct, going right in there. Ooh, yeah. Okay, Three of Swords. So for some of you, of course, there's a little bit of heartbreak here. Maybe you made a wrong choice. Maybe someone, of course, the separation is here too, so that makes sense. You could just be missing them. Ooh, okay, for some of you, definitely could be a third party here with these two people around you. Not everybody, I'm not sensing that in a large amount here. Of course, you could be looking at one person, and then with the secret admirer card, there could be someone else that's looking at you, of course, too. But for some reason, there's heartbreak. So we're going to find out what's going on there, because that kind of came out of nowhere. We got all this beautiful energy over here, and then all of a sudden it's boom, heartbreak. So, of course, whatever took this person, whatever, you know, maybe they had to go away, they had to travel for something, or maybe something was a little bit too controlling or whatever, and then that caused a little bit of separation. And that could be what's causing that break here. But then you've got the Hierophant. You've got heartache. Okay, for some of you, you are choosing between two people, right? You are choosing between two beautiful energies here, and because you're okay, I have one message for a specific person, because I know that there's two specific people here that, you know, could be traveling, that are far away. 1111 when I said that, so that's funny, girl. This is for you with the heartache, because you're missing us. That's what's happening there. But there is also, okay, coming back now, guys. So for some of you, because you're making that decision between these two people, which one do I take? You know, you're the Gemini here. You're literally just like trying to make the most intellectual decision about this. Your eyes are covered. You're not even looking at the situation. You're seriously referring to your thoughts and how you feel about it. And you could be making that decision to choose one over the other. And then that's where the commitment is going to come. So you're going to commit to one, but whoever that other person is that's bringing you their pentacle or bringing you their staff, you might be choosing to go the other way. Okay, so again, the soulmate card is here too. So for some of you, you know, this could be really painful, because you could be caught between a secret admirer and a soulmate. Well, which one do I want? And of course we want the soulmate, but you know, you never know. So you have to allow that, but it is going up. So the commitment here, again, some of you can also be, I feel like, because of the Hierophant represents a lot of things with school, with tradition, with, you know, maybe you have different traditions. Maybe that's also a heartbreak, as you want to be with your person, but there are, I mean, the religious card didn't come out, but I feel like, you know, because this is here, you know, there could be something with the union that is causing you pain, or it's weird. I'm feeling the heartbreak, but I'm not feeling a strong energy of that. We'll see what's going on after. So I feel like whatever's happening, you guys are entering into the next level of commitment. This is, of course, you know, you could be starting to date seriously. So the commitment conversation might be also happening, and you might be forced to make this decision, you know, and it's putting you in a position that you don't want to be in, because this could be upsetting for you. Oh yeah, and of course with the transformation, your relationship with one another is about to deepen, and of course you have this. So the love conquers and transforms all, and you have, of course, you know, the Hierophants here. So the commitment is entering. Of course, you could be dealing with a Taurus. So this is Taurus energy. So your Pentacle card could be coming from a Taurus as well, if that's relevant for any of you. And then, okay, we're going on the other side now. So down under the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Moon. So there are secrets. So someone could be keeping secrets from you, and that's what's going to cause that heartbreak, because you might be finding that out, or you might be, this is, of course, dreams, unknowns. Like the moonlight is only lighting up so much. There's so many things that you still don't know, that you won't see until the sun comes up. Cancer, of course, too. You could be dealing with a Cancerian as well. We've got a little bit of water energy in this. So so far we've only had air, which I think is you, fire, and ooh, maybe you're breaking someone's heart, actually. Maybe it's not even them. But the Moon is here, I think, just to show you, again, there's so much stuff here, but I think it's also a very important time for you to just, like, whatever you're going towards, there are going to be some things that aren't completely in the light. So just be careful what you're really take time in this decision here, because I feel like there's going to be, the Moon is, you know, something's not completely come to light, and you could be finding that out after, and that's why the heartbreak is there. But you might have already committed to this, you know, maybe you've committed to it, and now they're going to tell you their secrets. And so under the Two of Swords, we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so some of you could be waiting to make this decision when this person returns. you're of course watching for your ships to come in. So if this is something opportunity wise, you could be torn between two opportunities, also business wise, and it's being really difficult for some of you. I feel like I'm hearing too, like it could be a choice between two different schools, and like you're gonna be broken that you have to choose between them, but you're still gonna be happy with your choice because it's gonna advance your commitment to that and your education. But it might not have been, or maybe you didn't get the first choice, or something, there's something with school for some of you. But I feel like in this case, because Two of Knives with the Three of Wands, interesting energy. So you are waiting and you're definitely thinking. Here you're waiting for something to come towards you. So you could be waiting for this person and they're not coming. You know, maybe you've been letting go of control issues, so you're allowing this. There is separation, so this is of course reinforcing the fact that you're waiting for them to come back. Maybe they haven't made the decision to come back, and that's hurting you because they might need more time. Maybe the transformation process that they're going through needs more time, or this could be you need more time because you're still working on your polarity. You know, you can't have the light without the dark. So for some of you, you're still working on that balancing with that as well. So I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. It could take some time. It might not even be yours to make. You might be waiting for them to make it. Okay, let's see what else. So we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely news coming in. Of course, this can be beautiful messages. Of course, this can be someone offering their cup to you. I feel like because now we have the cups here too, this could of course be another person. So for some of you, you've got multiple offers here. But I feel like also you've got two queens around what you have to make a decision about, and then you're just getting a page. So I feel like for some of you, you know, maybe, okay, before I say that, because it's under the queen, you know, maybe this person that's the queen, you know, you're expecting such a big, passionate, desireful offer from them, or you're seeing them this way, and you know, you want that, but they're coming as a Page of Cups, and they're only offering their cup, or a small cup, you know. And for some of you, maybe that's where the heartbreak is, because you expected a little more, you know. So maybe that's where the control, letting go of this issue is, because you have to allow the situation to unfold naturally. So some of you are expecting the queen, but you're only getting a page, and then you're kind of like, but that's not the kind of commitment I want. You know, you want more. So for some of you, that could be part of it. And maybe you're not sharing that. Maybe that's not coming out. Or maybe that's why, Tower card. Yeah. So whatever this is, there's a breakdown of something. There's a falling apart. Of course, the separation card is here too, plus the Three of Swords, plus the Tower card. So there is definitely heartbreak. But I feel like something is just breaking apart. So whatever it is, again, this could be third party with all these energies here around your reading. This could be around them, or this could be around you, of course. But I feel like also whatever fell apart, you know, maybe you were trying to rush things, because of course the fire energy compared to the pentacle energy, the pentacle energy is of course always slower. It's always more methodical. It's more thought out. And the fire energy just kind of rushes. If you think of fire, the second it gets oxygen, it's just more, you know. So I feel like this could, maybe someone rushed into something, and then because it wasn't built on solid foundation, it fell apart. And because it fell apart, of course it's going to break your heart, because you didn't have that balance. You didn't have, yeah, here's again the balance, right? The balance card. So right, okay, so I'm going to read this again, because I feel like some of you definitely need to be reminded of this, because this is now more important than it was at the beginning. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So some of you could be being challenged in your partnership. I feel like there's definitely, you know, maybe there's some things that you're finding out now. Maybe they're coming to light. Maybe you didn't know them initially, but now you're finding things out, and maybe you're trying to force an outcome. Maybe some of you are trying to force this commitment, but it's not happening, or it's not coming, or it's not happening fast enough for some of you. And I feel like because it's that kind of energy, there's going to be some form of breakdown, because it's not stable, it's not founded, and you know, like whatever isn't supposed to be there anymore is getting washed away. So for some of you, that's a decision between another person. That could be a decision to let it go, because you're not you know, you're not going to commit your queen to a page, right? Like a queen is looking for a king or higher. You're not looking down. So I feel like for some of you, you're looking at them as just a page and you're just like, no, I don't think so. You know, so however that energy, so you've been waiting all this time, you've been waiting for something to come in and that's it. Forget it. You're brokenhearted, you're hurt, and you're cutting it off and it's falling away from you. Yeah, I feel like for some of you that's definitely happening. For others of you too, though, I feel like maybe this is a breakdown of your expectations, because I feel like some of you did get hurt. There is hurt here. Hurt is here. But we can also be disappointed with our expectations as well. So because you've been trying to control the situation and it's not turning out how you expected it, you might have to break that down. So it's not so tragic. For some people, I truly feel that it's just break down your walls, break down what you built up in your head, because the biggest disappointments are about how we think things should be, when in reality we have to just allow them to happen. Like, yeah, you have to do work, you know, you have to put in your pinnacle too. You can't just expect everyone to come around you, right, guys? So you have this energy where I feel like some of you could just be disappointed as opposed to like a tragic devastation. It seems gleam and gloom and oh my god, it's all over and it's all falling apart. But for many of you, I'm truly feeling that there's just a breakdown of an expectation, but there was something that really hurt you. So something that you were expecting you didn't get, but because you had that expectation, it's asking you to transform that to love through that separation. So whatever that is that's causing the separation, you know, you don't see eye to eye, you're not even at the same level. Maybe, you know, maybe you're coming in as a queen because you're so serious about, passionate about your commitment, and they're just kind of like, well, I like you. You know, I'm going to send you cute messages. And you're just like, but I want something serious. I'm going for this. I want the commitment. And they're just like, but can we just, you know, can we still get to know each other? Can we, you know, oh, no. You know, so for some of you, the controlling part is also trying to control the outcome. So this could be your goal. This could be what you want, but you're not going to get it if you're forcing something, okay? And you can't force anybody to do something against their will, of course. Oh, look at the King of Cups. Okay. So there's definitely a breakdown of stuff around you, but I also feel that for some of you, this breakdown is needed to push this page of cups to become the king. So for many of you too, you know, you could be all heartbroken because you've been waiting for so long. You've been waiting so long for this transformation to happen for that person. You know, you've been waiting for them to commit. You've been waiting for them to bring you their heart. You've been torn about waiting. That could be it too. You've been wanting, you know, you've been stable and you know what you wanted this whole time. And here they are. They're just taking their time. And you're like, is it coming? Are they ever going to become a king? Like, you got two queens here and you got a page. Like, is this ever going to happen? So for some of you, I feel like the level of commitment is definitely going up, which you already have here, of course, with the Hierophant telling you that as well. But then the King of Cups under the Hierophant, this is a loving offer. They're giving you they are so emotionally stable. They know exactly what they want. He's very compassionate, very loving. Also water energy too, again. With the cups, of course, I have to say it again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you can be dealing with all sorts of people. Geminis, you can have a whole bunch of different opportunities and options coming in towards you, but I feel like the one that you're waiting for is definitely going to upgrade to that higher level of what you're expecting. So definitely hang in there. Work on yourself. This could be your secret admirer. You know, they just want to give you a little cup, and then really they're a whole king waiting here with all this stuff behind them. So whatever this heartbreak is, and if I feel for some of you too, if something did fall apart, or if there is that separation period, it is going to come back together. Or for many of you, you know, this soulmate union with someone, it's really serious. It's committed, and you know, they're coming and they love you. It's beautiful. Okay, guys, enjoy your second week of October. If it resonated, like it, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Missedietarot. Thanks, guys. Bye.